In our first video, they weren't expecting what was about to happen next. A young man went to the cemetery and saw a ghost while he was walking through the graves. A young man visited the Chacarita Cemetery and discovered something terrifying while filming the encounter with a cat that was walking around the place. While trying to pet the animal, he captured a ghost a few meters from where he was. Through the account at Sebas Furlu, he shared the post on the platform. In the recording, the YouTuber could be seen happy in one of the cemetery's corridors for having found a black cat. Upon seeing him, he began calling him to pet him. It was at that moment that the camera captured a strange black human figure standing a few meters away from him. A young woman passed by the gate of a cemetery at night and discovered something terrifying looked clearly. A young woman
Otherwise, all Pete.
He was alone home at the time when something disturbing happened. He heard his name being called, not in an accidentally way. Something like maybe you heard it or not. His actual name was called by someone who wasn't there. This was too much to handle, and it sent him running away in terror.
Otherwise, all Pete.
They caught a Bigfoot looking at them from beyond the tree line in the woods. This would have left more terrified than you would have been able to believe. Lucky for them that the creature kept its distance and didn't come any closer. Also lucky for us, the entire thing was captured on HD video. This is just crazy. What do you think of this? Could this store be haunted? They captured things moving around after closing. Not only that, but there were what looked like full-bodied apparitions hovering in full view of the camera. They caught something that looks like a giant bat hanging from a tree. It is too big to be an animal, and the human characteristics that it has makes it very scary. Could it have been some kind of Halloween decoration, a movie prop, or even a public prank on people passing by? Who can really tell? What do you think that this really was? If you say that it was a vampire,
then this is reason to be even more scared. This doll is haunted and it moves on its own. This is creepy and very chilling to witness.
The doll woman experienced a paranormal situation while she was driving at night in her car. When she passed by the cemetery, she noticed a strange shadow staring at her. The young woman filmed the entire sequence and was able to capture the entity with her cell phone. Observe clearly the door of the cemetery. Tell me what it is, she wrote about the recording. After the chilling encounter with the paranormal figure, the driver sped off to escape the scene. A TikToker dreamed about her sister who had died, and the next day she discovered something terrifying. She shared the post on the platform through her at May. Angelucci account. I dreamed that my deceased sister was strangling me, and when I woke up, I found myself with bruises on my neck, she wrote about the recording. In the background, you could see the marks left by the ghost. Hours later, she claimed to have ordered an ice cream because she was sad, and when she received the change from the delivery, the note had the phrase "I miss you" written on it. Before going to sleep, she heard her dog barking, but she couldn't find it. They were coming from my mom's car and a strange shadow was seen on the seat, the TikToker added while recording the sequence. I worked up the courage and went to see, she said. At that moment, she opened the vehicle door and realized that her pet had entered the car alone.
Of her head. Am that crazy? I don't think so. Oh, you don't think so, huh? No. Well, she put her poodle one time in a microwave oven to eat it? Yeah, to eat it? Oh, no. No, 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 silly. To dry it. No, no, no. But it exploded, and they were both found dead. She must have been.
Apparent possession. A truly terrifying sequence of events. The family was expecting another routine and ordinary night at home. Things didn't go as planned when this occurred. She appears to have become possessed. The facial expressions and menacing behavior would send anyone running away in terror. We can't judge the true authenticity of recordings like this. However, we can confirm that this is genuinely scary to watch. Contorted figure. Something from your nightmares. The human body shouldn't bend and contort like this. Would you have run away after seeing this?
Vamos a servir poquita. Ay. Hey. Cero. 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 Cero.
Te va a hacer algo. ¡No mames! ¡Oh, la verga! ¿Y ve? ¿Y ve? ¿Y ve? ¡Ey, ábrela! ¡Abran! ¡Abran! ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué hago? ¿Qué hago? ¿Qué hago? ¿Qué hago?
We can't judge the true authenticity of recordings like
Looking form appears to have long arms and legs, pale white skin, and a very thin torso. Motorcyclists stop or swerve to avoid it. We hear someone calling out Chudal, witch, but it doesn't respond. Number 1. This Arabian ghost hunter got more than he bargained for when he entered a supposedly haunted house. Most people who have seen the video say that you can see several entities lurking around if you pay attention. From his reaction, we know that his terrifying ordeal was truly genuine.
زي ما قلت لكم هاشتاج تويتر ما ادري لا الدمار شرب قسما بالله مرعب 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 في أحد؟ بسم الله بسم الله ايش هذا؟
Like this. However, we can confirm that this is genuinely scary to watch.
Mysterious reflection. The entire room is empty, but we keep seeing what looks like someone sitting on the sofa reflected in the TV. Mysterious extra foot. Look at their feet. Whose extra foot is that? There is nobody else behind them when this was taken. Even if there was someone behind them, how do we only see one foot? And why is it transparent? UFO encounter or something else? A dark sphere goes zipping past, followed by fighter jets in hot pursuit. Was that an actual UFO encounter caught on camera or something else? Unnatural banana behavior. Have you ever seen a banana behave like this? It seems to be convulsing and reacting like a living life form. I don't know about you, but I suggest this be put in the fire as fast as possible. Grocery store ghost. Posted with the caption, "I wanted to record my routine," and this happens. The uploader of the video says that he is an employee at his local grocery store. He got in early that day to pack the shelves and capture some video as he does it. He was alone at the time, yet in the video we catch a glimpse of an eerie figure walking by on the opposite side of the shelf. This is enough to make your blood run cold. Look at what happens to her hair. It is tossed up for no reason, as if something was trying to shove her away from behind.
Did it take your breath away? Took your breath away, right? Did it take your breath away? Take your breath away? Took your breath away, right? Did it take your breath away? Took your breath away, right? Did it take your breath away?
See,
Pulled underwater. See the look on her face. She clearly felt something grab her from behind and forcibly pull her down into the water. The other girl never notices it happen. They think this health facility is haunted. Judge for yourself.
No veo nada. Miren. Miren. Acaban de ver eso. Se acaba de caer un bote. Se está moviendo este. No veo nada. No hay nadie por acá. No hay nadie por acá. A la una. Miren. Se movió esto. Ahorita que venía caminando por acá. Y no veo a nadie. Miren. 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 Miren cómo se mueve eso. Para que vean que no hay nadie aquí.
Mystery figure in the water. She thought that she was alone in the water, yet who was that standing behind her? When she dives down below the surface of the water, we see it. Ghostly spectator in Indonesia. In Indonesia, during a ceremony, the singers never realized that there was something scary behind them, hiding and looking. The figure looks like a semi-transparent man in a hat. It leans out and slowly retreats.
how do we explain this capture? The first image we get, it looks like a human on the ground. Suddenly, it starts changing shape and stands up to look like something more like an animal of some kind. Could this have been a shapeshifter caught on camera in the woods? Following on from the previous creepy capture, this next night vision video is equally as scary. The woman seems to be walking down the sidewalk, and then this happens. Her eyes are glowing and she starts hunching over and contorting herself in an almost painful way as she enters what we can only assume is a random house. This man disappeared and we being looked for by his family and friends. The chill part was the found footage that accompanies the story.
Um vídeo que
They claim that the place is haunted. Look carefully at the video, and you will see what happens next. There is nobody around, but the door begins to slide open all by itself. The is unsettling to say the least, especially since it was caught on video. The girls always complain about strange things happening in her room, and especially at night. Things would get knocked over and moved. They set up a security camera, and this is just some of the things that they caught. The footage captured was so compelling, it made them believe even more in the paranormal, and that something is targeting the girl.
What's the matter?
I just want to sleep with you now.
Stop. What? What's the matter?
Would move around inside the glass case, constantly twisting and moving around. Imagine a lifeless figure trapped in a glass case, but instead of remaining motionless, it twists, shifts, and creeps around inside, almost like it's alive. You turn away for just a moment, and when you look back, it's in a different position. The constant movement, subtle yet unmistakable, makes your heart race as you realize you're not imagining it. It's real, and it's watching you.
deeper investigation. The next footage is downright eerie, the kind of unsettling moment that leaves you with goosebumps. In the blink of an eye, something inexplicable occurs. You can't help but hold your breath, wondering what's going to happen next. But here's the thing, even those who thought they'd seen it all weren't ready for what comes next. Keep your eyes on the person in the video. There's something happening there that defies all logic. The people who witnessed this firsthand are still in shock. Do you see what they saw? Can you make sense of it? Or are you just as baffled? Sure, the video quality might not be top-notch, but what it shows is clear enough to get people talking. Some are already convinced this is solid proof of the paranormal. The footage may be a bit shaky, but the camera manages to focus just enough to reveal what's really going on. We don't
Number 10. In some cultures, cats are seen as holy animals. In others, they are considered to be messengers of the devil. This cat, however, is hard to classify. Many stating that it is possibly possessed. Number 9. A kid's toy with an unexpected twist? Showing off the toy, the person in the video wasn't expecting to hear the distorted and very creepy voice that followed.
Okay, so I got my sister this little ASMR cube thing. It came with this little guy. It's supposed to record, play, clear. I haven't cleared it yet because I was fucking around with it before I gave it to her, you know, messing with the recording or whatever. And basically I recorded myself saying no like that. But there's something that comes after my voice. It really freaked me the fuck out because I'm alone. I'm by myself. Listen, just listen. What is that comes after me? What the f***? That's creepy. So.
Many were quick to say in the comments that it sounded like someone saying the words help or hush. Others say it wasn't a voice at all and could have possibly been a programming error from the factory. What do you think of this one? Number 8. Recorded at night, we see a human-shaped shadow appear in the middle of the bridge. Despite the poor visibility, we can see it. The shadowy figure walks off the side of the bridge, passing completely through the guard railings, then vanishing. The bridge is presumed to have a tragic history where many allegedly choose to end their time here on this earth. Was that truly the ghost of one of those lost souls, doomed to reenact their final moments endlessly, or was it something else? Perhaps something more sinister. Number 7. Look at this short clip and give your honest opinion. Is that a witch you are looking at, or a demon? That is the question posed to the viewer after the video was posted online.
we can see something peeking out into the spotlight. It appears to be a person's head, but we don't quite get a good enough look at who or what that was to say for sure. This video raises so many questions, especially for the fact that we aren't given any additional details at all. Who recorded this? When and where was this recorded? And why was someone out there alone in the middle of nowhere in the first place? Number 6. Following on the trend of people who go out recording videos in the middle of nowhere and late at night, this next short video was captured by a group of friends during a winter campout. It's one of those easy to miss moments, but once you see it, you will be left with an uncomfortable chill.
It's quite nice.
Yeah, it's a pretty good camp setup.
It's quite nice.
Yeah, it's a pretty good camp setup. Yeah, it's a pretty good camp setup. Yeah, it's a pretty good camp setup.
As the camera pans around, for a very split second, we see it. A person appears to be walking away from the campsite and into the darkness. When the camera pans back around, however, no one is there. All in a matter of seconds, they suddenly disappeared. Perhaps it was a prank for the video, a group of friends trying to make a scary video for the internet, or maybe something more. What do you think?
It's quite nice.
Yeah, it's a pretty good camp setup.
It's quite nice.
Yeah, it's a pretty good camp setup.
Number 5. Posted with the caption, "My friend told me 3 weeks ago that she was being haunted. I didn't believe her. Today she sent me this." With no further description required, we see the paranormal activity in action. The sweater on the desk is pulled off and thrown onto the floor. Then we see the chair slowly rotate around all by itself, as we hear the person record react, crying out in fear and possible disbelief. Number 4. A mother and daughter think they have found an orange that is not like anything else. This fruit has a human eye. They were beyond terrified, saying that they believe that it might be a cursed person trapped inside, clearly going with the supernatural explanation. They panic and they claim you can see tears coming from the eye.
تا اینکه امروز صبح خیلی هم دلم گرفته بود نشسته بودم داشتم اسباب کشی میکردیم وسایلام جمع میکردم یه لحظه چشم به چشم خوردم به چشم پرتقاله گریه کرد منم گریه کردم
و الان توی چشماش داره میشه پر از اشک.
بله
عزیزم آروم باش.
نه
اللهم صل علی محمد و آل محمد.
من فکر میکنم نشونه خوبی باشه. نه
اشکشو سیستم اشکشو ببینید سیستم دست نزن بهش.
چشمش بسته شد.
چشمش داره بسته میشه. چشمش داره بسته میشه. بذار
کامل داره بسته میشه.
Number 3. This next video is not only baffling, but is very intriguing at the same time. Titled as "Strange Apparition Seen on Security Camera." The capture made its way around many viral video playlists when it first hit the internet at the end of last year. Recorded by an external security camera facing the street,
we see a very unusual shadow making its way from one end of the street and crosses over to the other side, almost looking like a very tall person or a person who seems to be hunched over with extremely long legs. We see the distinction between its upper body and legs as whatever that was continued to walk away. I don't know about you, but this one looks very similar to the video of Slender Man climbing up the side of an apartment building from a few years ago. Going with the lore of the creature, we do know that the Slender Man has the ability to morph its body and elongates its limbs if needed. Simply analyzing the video as is, however, we can confirm that there was no CGI or digital manipulation involved. Whatever caused that shadow on the ground was actually there at the time. A thought that isn't very comforting when we still have no clue for sure what exactly that was. Number 2. Tesla collision avoidance detecting invisible man at cemetery. This is the video that has many thinking that Tesla's cars are so technologically advanced that they can detect ghosts now. If not ghosts per se, at least entities that we aren't able to see with the naked eye. Many were quick to write this off as a software glitch or coincidental error. What better place for your car to detect nearby ghosts than a cemetery, right? Number 1. Here we are at the end of the list, and I have a particularly good video to close things off with. Captioned as Home Alone, we are led to believe that no one else is around. Then who was that appearing in the background? We can clearly see a shadow form stand up behind him. The scary part is the lack of distinguishable features, as if we are seeing a dark mass in the shape of a human. To date, the video remains unexplained.
Seven mysterious videos that you will struggle to explain. From a mysterious light hovering in the night sky over the holy city to nightmares stalking the night. Can you make it all the way to the end of the video? Number 7. There is something scary inside that closet. A video was posted online with something supernatural hiding inside a woman's closet. We see a hand appear at the edges pulling open the door from the inside. It looks like the hand of a child, but when they rush over to check, there is no one inside. This is strange, creepy, and very unsettling. The video seems to be one continuous shot, and there aren't any signs that it was edited.
Espera, ve, se está abriendo. ¿Ya viste? No mames. Ya decidió hacerse presente en amigo. Y de día. No, mira. Ay, no.
Number 6. This Nintendo commercial is spooky and not in the way creators intended it to be. In the early 90s, it scared many kids and remains unsettling to this day.
It starts with an uncanny 3D character staring directly into the camera. He is not a mascot and has never appeared in any games. In a very creepy robotic voice, he issues a challenge to the viewer. This remains a nightmarish footnote in the company's history.
You cannot beat us, even with your robot partner. You cannot beat us. So 1 million. You cannot beat us. Discover new worlds. You cannot beat us. We are Nintendo. We challenge warriors. You cannot beat us.
Number 5. At the start of the video, we see a man running frantically as he is being chased. At first, we can't see what it is that's after him. Then we see it. A wild animal turns the corner and leaps up onto the wall, still chasing behind him. Then the video ends. The beast looks like a large cat. The way it runs up the wall is a very terrifying sight. Number 4. A group of friends were having a night of fun out when they noticed a person running down the road. One of them calls out, getting the man's attention, a mistake they soon regret when he turns around and chases them. The scary part was the glowing eyes and impossible speed he used to catch up to them. In the darkness, only his eyes could be seen reflecting the light, just like an animal. Number 3. Several people witness a glowing object hovering over the Dome of the Rock in Jerusalem. One video managed to capture the impossible aerial maneuver that it performed, something that would be impossible for any man-made aircraft to replicate. Number 2. Real alien footage captured in India? At least, that is the claim made on the video, where a terrifying humanoid-like figure has been spotted on a highway walking at night. The disproportionate look
يا اخوان ورب الكعبة اصوات ما هي طبيعية. في احد في المكان؟ بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء. حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله. بسم الله. بسم الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. 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 بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل فيكم. حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل فيكم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه. يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم. ايش تشوفون الخاص يا أخوان؟ ايش هذا الخاص؟ بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه. يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء. وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. بسم الله يا أخوان. أنا بضطر يا أخوان إني أمشي. بسم الله بسم الله. إيش الخبر هذا؟ بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله.
Out of her head.
A woman cries when she sees the supposed soul of her deceased dog saying goodbye to her. The mysterious shadow appeared near the young woman, and she related it to her deceased pet. All this was recorded on a security camera. In the clip, which lasts almost a minute, a mysterious shadow can be seen approaching the young woman who is riding a motorcycle with another person. Suddenly, they stopped the vehicle and the alleged canine entity stood in front of them. All of this was recorded on a surveillance camera, where the supposed soul of the dog can be seen, in a way, saying goodbye to its owner for letting it reach its family and giving it all the love possible. My precious Chubby, why didn't you wait a little longer for me? Mommy is devastated by your departure. Your sister is very sad without you. It's only been a few hours, but your absence is greatly felt, reads the description of the clip. 3.
Number 10. Our first video to be featured is a giant triangular UFO UAP filmed over Williamsburg, Brooklyn, New York on the 25th of May, 2021, at approximately 11:10 p.m. The person capturing the event said shot outside Brooklyn Harvest Market on the corner of Humboldt and Metropolitan Avenue facing west. Number 9. A witness described seeing a purple haze in the night sky, along with a glow of light. He captured this on footage.
Bro, you guys see that purple light? And that's not the Hard Rock, because I'm looking east. The Hard Rock is like that way. There's a purple light right there. What the fuck? Whoa.
Number 8. Bright flashing object captured in the sky over Denver, Colorado, moving slowly with no sound before suddenly disappearing. We hear the confusion and panic of the people witnessing it from the ground as the camera records. The strange part is its shape, not the typical formations we are accustomed to seeing.
What is this?
Dude, what is that? It's 10 o'clock at night.
Dude, it's fucking moving!
Though, is it a stream of lights?
Dude, it's fucking moving, isn't it?
What the hell?
Hold
Dude,
on.
Get your dad. Call your dad and tell him to fucking look outside right now.
Number 7. This appears to be an older video, but it clearly captured a saucer-shaped UFO.
Let's see if I can get it on camera.
Can you zoom yours? Yours zooms.
No, it doesn't. All right, there it is. I got it on camera.
Oh my god.
Can you zoom in more?
There's a cloud.
You know
and
what,
there's a flying saucer.
There's no strings on it, no ropes on it, like it busted loose from a car.
There's the houses down here.
Photos on mine, Paul.
Let me go back up to where the flying saucer is.
Can you zoom in enough, Dad?
I don't know if I'm getting it or not.
Oh, the top is even metallic-y, you know, so like aluminum.
Whoever's flying it, they're flying like something. I think it's somebody's like remote control, don't you think?
No, that's... It's so far away, I don't know if I'm getting it.
Cole, you know where my camera is on this thing?
Number 6. A strange glowing object that can be seen hovering over a mountaintop in this video recording. The object is glowing bright yellow and can be seen moving in parts of the video. The object is unidentified and was recorded in North Carolina, May 17, 2021.
It's like pulsating, yes? Yes, it's pulsating. There's the other one. That's a tower. No, it's not. Are you sure? Yes. It's not a tower.
That's like what we've seen in the sky over our house, remember?
Could there be a lighthouse out there?
It's not a lighthouse.
Because it would be strobing around.
It would be strobing, yeah.
Allie would have seen it. Well, it was light outside. Look, look, look.
Number 5. Triangular V-shaped formation of UFOs with bright lights over Rio Rancho, New Mexico. Number 4. UFO was accidentally caught on video during a lightning storm. The footage was broadcast to millions on TV in Taiwan via a news broadcast. Number 3. Fireball in the sky flies past a car in Chile.
I don't know, I'm recording it. That's not a plane, is it? Wait, what's that flashing thing? It's way too big. Shit look like it's coming towards us, bro. Whoa, whoa! Yo! Where's that? Outside!
Number 2. Car pulls over on the freeway to observe the unknown object in the sky.
Look, the whole street is f***ing stopped. Look at everybody in the highway right now.
I don't know, bro.
Number 1. Shared on Facebook, the poster claims to be from Texas, where this video was also captured. There are no explanations for this sighting. We see a group of dark-colored objects silently hovering in formation.